Be as wise as serpents and innocent as doves. This famous quote from Jesus Christ just happens to combine a serpent and a winged creature in a description for how we should all behave and act. Many people today associate the serpent with the devil or Satan, and for good reason. In the book of Revelation it says, "And the great dragon was thrown down, that ancient serpent, who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world." Revelation 12:9. So why would Jesus say something like this? Have you ever wondered about the deeper meaning behind this creature? What if I told you there is quite the difference between a serpent crawling or coiled on the ground and a raised or feathered serpent? In fact, the difference is so drastic, they appear to be the exact opposite. Let's find out why. The feathered serpent deity, best known as Quetzalcoatl among the Aztecs and Kukulkan among the Maya, held an immense historical significance in the Mesoamerican civilizations. It represented a powerful creator god associated with knowledge, wisdom, and cultural advancement. Depicted in magnificent sculptures and intricate murals, the feathered serpent embodied the duality of earthly and divine realms. Its presence influenced art, architecture, and religious practices, leaving an enduring legacy across Mesoamerica. The worship of the feathered serpent played a vital role in shaping the spiritual beliefs and cultural identity of these ancient civilizations. Similarly, the Naga beings in Eastern cultures embodied divine serpentine wisdom. Some effigies, like the one in front of Angkor Wat, seem to depict feathers around its hood. Often you will see statues or artwork of Buddha meditating under the hood of one of these beings. This feathered serpent deity seemed to transcend time and continents. Now, being feathered, of course, represents being able to fly, or in other words, being a risen serpent, one raised straight up vertically instead of lying on its belly coiled up. What could this possibly mean symbolically? And why was it worshipped as a god or divine being in so many different cultures? For a clue, let's look at a biblical story in the Old Testament, one that blatantly describes what we are discussing. In the book of Numbers, the Israelites became plagued and bitten by venomous snakes in the wilderness. Amazingly, God instructed Moses to fashion a bronze serpent and raise it up on a pole. Those who looked upon the raised serpent would be healed and saved from the snake bites. So snakes lying flat on the ground and coiled up bit and were killing the Israelites. But to be healed and to live, they had to look upon a raised serpent. To better understand this story, let's shift our focus to the spiritual traditions of Hinduism, where the serpent takes on a different form, one that may reveal the answer we are looking for. Here, there is a concept called Kundalini, which is often represented as a dormant serpent lying flat or coiled at the base of the spine. Through certain intense methods, that Kundalini energy is believed to be awakened and slowly rise through the spiritual centers up the spinal cord, leading to enlightenment and healing. As we dive deeper into the symbolism, we encounter the profound duality of the serpent, from its representation of evil to its potential for transcendence. The coiled up, lying flat serpent or snake can be represented by our human ego, our adversary who constantly tempts and torments us. Once we can raise up that serpentine energy by giving it wings and grace, we start to turn from that ego and rise above it, becoming more and more Christ-like, reaching closer and closer to enlightenment. As Christ is quoted saying in John 3:14, "And as Moses raised the serpent in the desert, so must the Son of Man be lifted up." We, as the sons and daughters of man, can safely start this lifting up process with pure love. Ancient wisdom and symbolism hold timeless lessons for us today. They are invitations to reflect on our own paths toward enlightenment and embrace the transformative power within. So look within yourself. Your time is now.